this video we're about to watch about Erika Kirk ties in to the shit that happened on the 6-month anniversary of Charlie Kirk's death. You had Blake Neff sitting on the ghoulish show, right? They're still doing the Charlie Kirk show with the empty chair right there. They're still like raking in the money, like via the whole Charlie Kirk. They're tweeting from his account. They're still using his YouTube account. I mean, they are just grifting this thing. And we know that Erika's, rebranding as Club America. And now on that Charlie Kirk special, I'm going to play the clip. Blake Neff said this crazy shit about like how Charlie, if he had to do it over again, he would like get killed again just because TPUSA has like made so much money.
6-month mark of losing Charlie. And the team has a tribute video in honor of the great Charlie Kirk, our friend. We wanted to play it for you. Play cut 10.
This is why your faith is the most important thing.
You are commanded to go do something productive with your life. You are not commanded to go sit idly by and just receive. You are commanded to go give and to produce and to risk, to then go sow into other people. That is a biblical idea that has made the world a profoundly better place.
Dude, by the way, just to take issue with what he said, that's a biblical thing that has made the world a profoundly better place. No, you know what has happened because of that biblical thing? 25 million people have died because of that biblical urge to go around the world and like cramming religion down people's throats. 25 million people have perished because of that imperialist desire to cram and force religion, the Christian religion, into people by explorers. Like, really, it is impossible to overstate the ancillary harm that has come from that behavior.
For courage for my faith. That would be the most important thing. The most important thing is my faith in my life.
I think the most important thing was money, actually, but...
We miss you, Charlie. 6 months. Doesn't feel real. Still.
6 months, almost exactly.
Yeah. Dude, it's so awkward, right? Oh, we miss you, Charlie. We're sitting next to your empty chair, Charlie. We're tweeting from your Twitter account, Charlie. We're like hitting the cash register with your old gloves, Charlie. Right? We're putting your face on posters and using it to bilk money out of people who are afraid if they don't give, they're going to burn in hell, Charlie. All right? But now watch this.
Yeah. Lost him on September 10th, and it is March 10th. So,
okay.
Here's to you, Charlie.
Good man.
We had to play it. This is his show. It will always be his show. So, Blake, any thoughts?
It's... Erika said that if Charlie was given the choice to undo what happened and come back, he wouldn't, she thought, because of what was unleashed by it. I've gone a couple times in the last week or so where we have...
Did you hear that? Did you hear what he just said? I know we got lost in there because it was so awkwardly uncomfortable. But this fucking guy, he's like, Andrew Colvin gets all awkward and says, Blake Neff, you got something to say? Like, it's super awkward here. Blake Neff said that Erika Kirk told him that if Charlie had to do it all over again, and if he could not get assassinated, right, if he could not get murdered, he would choose to get murdered again because of what it has done for the movement. So that's what he's claiming Erika told him, that Charlie would get shot again rather than still be alive and hang out with his daughters because it was so good for the movement. Now, either A, this bald weirdo is lying and is just saying totally insane shit, or Erika Kirk is like a demon out there, right? Walking around like trying to say, oh yeah, her husband would like give it all up. He is just the martyr among martyrs because the movement is so good now. But like, dude, I don't think TPUSA, it's not really going that good. I mean, they have banked a bunch of money, but they are disorganized. I mean, the last speech she did was at the Harvest Church, which has like a host of lawsuits against it for like child abuse in Romania. You know what I mean? I mean, dude, even their own like former TPUSA fans are like mad that like it's now like the Netanyahu show. They're, you know, Erika Kirk is like, everybody on the planet is sort of dragging her because of her weird behavior, her emotional bizarreness, and the fact that now we're starting to look at her and realize that even the story of her life doesn't add up, that she's been lying about so much of her life. Here's the clip of Erika saying this insane shit, guys. I mean, this is batshit, okay? This really is, guys. These people, these religious zealots are just absolutely batshit. Here we go.
Erika Kirk has said a lot of weird shit, but this is the weirdest, wackiest yet.
I truly believe that if the Lord gave him an option to return back to earth, and if the Lord said, this is what your death is going to be the catalyst for, do you want to go back and exchange it? He'd say no.
Thinking from Charlie's perspective, say somewhere in the afterlife, you hear your wife say your death is a catalyst for her finally getting the spotlight she so thirstily craved her entire pageant life. If somebody you love dies, I think the instinct is pretty simple. You want them back. You want to call them one more day, one more conversation. You would do anything to see them again. That's the language people reach for when they're grieving. So when somebody frames a death as something the person wouldn't want undone, your brain, like my brain short circuits for a second, because now we're in a different category of humility here.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's like grieving. That's not grieving. Saying, you know, I believe that if Charlie was given the opportunity to come back to Earth, he would choose to get blown away again because it's the movement is so well off. I mean, they're trying to like lionize him, right? They're trying to martyr him, and they're trying to make him seem like some type of Jesus deity who's going to gleefully get nailed to the cross to help the cause because, you know, being an evangelical MAGA Republican is like so important. Meanwhile, she was a nobody, okay? She was a pageant girl that, yeah, she won Miss Arizona, but she never like went anywhere nationally. She couldn't be a model. She didn't get into the film and television industry or any of the, you know, the serious New York modeling or anything like that, right? She was like a flunky for Next Model Management, whose owner, Faith Cates, was in real tight with Jeffrey Epstein, and Erika Kirk also worked for Corcoran Group as a real estate agency. That's the agency that handled all of Epstein's real estate deals, even though she never sold anything. And then somehow she ended up like becoming Charlie Kirk's like honeypot wife. But now she's like, you know, everybody knows who Erika Kirk is. And she's like Miss Spotlight, leather pants, you know, grabbing JD Vance's head and crying on cue and all this weird shit. But like, dude, what's so crazy about this clip is how mental Erika Kirk is. Okay, she is mental, guys. They're trying to like Jesus the politics. And I feel like that's really bothersome, guys. They're trying to put a patriotic club in schools. Why? Because A, they want to convert kids to evangelical Christianity, and they can't do it. They want to hide it through patriotism, because obviously if they just come in with religion, people will fight them off. The other thing they want to do, guys, is they want to have whistleblowers. They do. They want whistleblowers in the high schools. So if there's a trans student or a transgender administrator or teacher or a gay administrator or teacher who does something, they want to do lawsuits like they did in University of Oklahoma with Samantha Fulnecke, which was a TPUSA chapter that started that whole campaign against a transgender graduate student. And that's what they want to do in high schools. Get Club America in there. We're patriotic, but no, we're really Christian. And then they're going to try to file lawsuits against any like LGBTQ person in order to create the whole hysteria. They want to like get people fired, and they want to like take over the schools by threatening with their legal team funded by $250 million that is now in the bank accounts after Charlie Kirk died. Dude, this shit is gruesome. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.